two things we can do. We can make dua or we can do action. I'm asking for a small thing. We're organizing an event we have rukyas and that. And we want people to come and attend. We're going to be raising money for the rukyas. Please try to attend.
Inshallah.
Brothers, sisters.
Look, please, just, I can't say much here, just try to come. It's going to happen on the 10th of December, and the atrium at 6 o'clock. Please, brother, try to attend, okay? Because we're not asking for much. It's only cost 10 pounds for a ticket, not much. Please, try to help us out. It's 10th of December on a Saturday in atrium. In the atrium. Cheshire Street. We'll give you, inshallah. As I said, we have brother from Restless Being, Rohingya organization, UK-based Rohingya organization, brother Ahmed. He will give a short speech to you, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum. I just thought I'd give you a very quick introduction to Restless Beings and the work we've been doing, and inshallah I'll be speaking about the issue for the Rohingya as well. So we started our work on the Rohingya project about 9 years ago. At that time, when we mentioned the word Rohingya, people used to look at us and ask us funny questions. Even then, 9 years ago, the Rohingya were under very, very harsh restrictions. In fact, if we go back to 1967, we'll see that the Rohingya were under harsh conditions then as well. Alhamdulillah, 9 years later, we managed to get Channel 4 and BBC and CNN secretly into Burma to report in 2012. After that, we've campaigned up and down East London, all over the... Sorry, brother, can I speak? And we have campaigned all over East London, campaigned all over London, and campaigned all over the UK. And alhamdulillah, as a result of that, you people are here now, almost 100 people. Alhamdulillah, more than 100 people. Brothers and sisters, our actions are very important, our numbers are very important, our voices are very important. Now, while we have 100 people here, and all of you have taken the time out on your Sunday afternoon to come and to support the community in the way that you can, please remember, there is no government official standing behind us. There is no foreign office behind us. There is no Burmese embassy behind us. There is no UN behind us. So for now, our voices can only be united. And the thing that the Rohingya people need right now is justice. They need justice. They have been there for almost 800 years. They have their motherland, their homeland, and their country is not allowing them citizenship in their own country. If they want to move from one town to another, they need to take government permission. If they want to get married, they need to take government permission. If they want to have children, they need to take government permission. If they want to celebrate Eid and they want to do Qurbani, they need to take government permission. Is this acceptable? No. What we need to do is we need to raise our voices and call for justice for the Rohingya. So when I say justice for the Rohingya, I want you to repeat the same words. Justice for Rohingya! Justice for Rohingya! Brothers and sisters, this is not loud enough. I think you're trying to get warmed up. I need you to use your voices. I need you to break your voices. Justice for Rohingya! 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 It's very important, brothers and sisters, that we understand the current political position. At the moment, there is no aid going into Burma whatsoever. No charity is able to work in Burma, despite their claims. It is completely, blanketly refused. In the same way, on the Bangladesh border side, even the big organizations that we know of, Muslim Aid, Islamic Relief, all the ones that we always donate to support, they are not able to operate in this area. So we can point our fingers at the Burmese government. Yes, the military are attacking the Rohingya people. We can point our fingers at the Bangladeshi government as well. Yes, they are not allowing the access for the refugees. But we can't stop there. What about Thailand? What about Malaysia? What about Indonesia and the Philippines? What about the British, who caused this division in the first place? What about the European Union and the US, the ones who fight for human rights and democracy all over the world? They are okay to go in and remove leaderships and to kill thousands inconsiderately. But when people are dying in front of them, they are ashamed to use their voices. So I ask you once again, brothers and sisters, are you ready to use your voices? Justice for Rohingya! 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 Brothers and sisters, I will just finish my speech very shortly. We are working on three things at the moment. So far as I'm aware, we are the only charity that has access to certain communities in Burma. We are currently providing them blankets because there are almost 35,000 Rohingya who are sleeping in the paddy fields. Paddy fields. You know rice fields? In the night, they are sleeping there. Their homes have been burnt down. 2,000 homes have been burnt down in the last 2 weeks. Entire villages gone. You look at satellite images, they showed 2 weeks ago, there were houses, there was a community. Now, ashes, burnt. We are providing blankets for those people who are sleeping in the paddy fields, and more importantly, almost 300 women, our sisters, our mothers, our nieces, our daughters, they have been raped. Not once. Gang raped. Gang raped, and we are doing nothing. We are providing for them some medical support and more importantly some counseling, and for £50 we can provide 10 blankets and counseling for one rape victim. Also at the same time we are petitioning the UN at the moment, not the UK government. UK government can't do anything. We are petitioning the UN because if the UN can listen to our voice, if we reach 5,000 signatures, then they will act at a state level. The only way this solution can come about is if there is an independent UN commission. So we need to raise the signatures for this as well. And finally, next Friday after Jummah, we will be moving to the British Foreign Office and also to the Burmese Embassy in central London. While we have I can see almost 150 people now. Inshallah there will be more. It will be very, very important if all of you can also come on Friday and present yourself and raise your voices there as well. For all of these three things that I have mentioned, the way that you can support, you can go to our website, restlessbeings.org, or you can go to our Facebooks as well, also search for Restless Beings. And finally, I would like to, before I leave, ask you one more time, please, as loud as you can, please break your voices if you need to. Remember, the UN is not speaking at the moment for this community. Our Bangladeshi government is not speaking for this community. The Burmese government is not speaking for this community. The British government is not speaking for this community. Nor the US, nor the EU. The only people speaking about this community right now is us here. So I ask you to raise your voices. Justice for